Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your December 2023 love and family reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. This is good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any strong placements of Aries in your chart. Now, Aries, in the recent past here, you have the chicken card, being in the moment. Now, this is so symbolic. There's a lot of messages coming through here. Someone may have been a little bit possibly too chicken to tell you how they felt or to commit or to come near you. I'm also getting someone may have been running away from spending time together, spending time with you. Maybe they were focused on career. Maybe they were focused on other things. But what I'm seeing here is because the chickens are now in the moment, it's like something needed to become addressed. It's like that big white elephant in the room. You can't not see the elephant. So I do feel that there's something that within yourself, Aries, that maybe you are able to see now. Maybe you are being honest with yourself about a situation, about a person. I feel like it's important that you stay in that mindset of awareness, okay? Awareness of what's going on. I'm also getting a very specific message where some of you are no longer seeing someone the way that you used to. Okay, as we're always growing, we're always evolving, we're always changing, but there could be someone specific, whether this is a romantic partner, perhaps it's a family member, a friend, a coworker. I feel like there's someone around you, Aries, that you're just not seeing in the same light. Maybe some of you spent some time with this person, and I mean, this could be good or bad. Maybe you're seeing them for who they truly are. Maybe this is a friendship and you're seeing that for more than a friendship because you were able to spend some time with them. For others of you, it is the opposite. It's you've got to know this person, or this person has showed you their true colors, because now you have that sense of awareness that you didn't have before. And I feel like this is very specific. And I'm hearing the words or the name Molly as well. Molly, I mean, maybe that's a name, a location, a place. Please take it as it resonates. But in the month of December here, we have the birdhouse. Safety and security is part of this month for you. This is part of what you are working through yourself. You may be hunkering down, maybe spending time with those that you love, because the birdhouse here is about your safe space. Where do you go to feel safe? Where do you go that feels secure? And I'm getting it's more than just the home. This has to do with your relationships. Do you feel safe with the person you are with, or the people that you surround yourself with? Do you feel secure within who you are to be able to express yourself and speak up? Because they're actually showing me here with the chickens, they're showing me the eggs. And I'm getting here broken eggshells. So some of you may have felt like you were walking on eggshells. For others of you, it's like you wanted to make this coop work, right? Or this home. You wanted to make a situation work, but I feel like there were moments lost, or perhaps there were snapshots in history. Someone may have even crossed over. Some of you could be thinking about a loved one in spirit. But I feel here that some of you may even be doing some organizing, some rearranging. I mean, if you're celebrating the holiday seasons and you are decorating, that could be something you're focused on as well. I get that if you are possibly in the Southern Hemisphere, you could be working on home improvements, maybe outside stuff as well. I'm getting here cleaning up the outside of the home. Maybe you are doing something outdoors, planting, weeding, raking, whatever it may be here, because you can look at that birdhouse and it looks like it's seen better days. So for some of you, yeah, I feel like you're fixing things up. I also get here reupholstering furniture. So some of you could be repainting or sanding an item. Maybe you are buying some new furniture for your home, or that could be part of maybe a part of the holiday presents that you are getting yourself. Some of you could even be buying a new home is what I see. Someplace that does make you feel more safe and more secure. I also get with the chickens card, if it may have felt like you couldn't quite be yourself, Aries, in front of a person, or maybe, again, you felt like you were walking on eggshells around someone, you may tell them that doesn't feel good, that doesn't feel safe, because I'm getting here that you're stepping into your power more and you're doing what you need to do for you, even if that's removing yourself from a situation. Now, in the near future, you do have the Bear card. This is resting and retreating, right? This is what we do prior to the winter season, right? We tend to kind of go inward a little bit. We do spend more time maybe in our homes. We spend more time focusing on ourselves. It may give you a little more time to read or to catch up on housework, spend time with your loved ones. So I'm just getting here in the near future, you're going to be doing a little bit of hunkering down and finding yourself available to more things that make you feel secure, that make you feel comfortable, that make you feel safe. Some of you could even be throwing out old stuff that just, it has an energy attached to it. And I feel like you're done with something that doesn't feel good is what I see here. You're out with the old, in with the new is kind of the energy here. But in the near future, with the rest and retreat card, I do feel like you are going to, celebrate. You're going to be that nurturer. I'm kind of getting Queen of Pentacles energy here for some of you, where you could be hosting others, nurturing others, taking care of them as well. But most importantly, you're doing what you need to do to feel good about you. Okay, that's important here. Now, what you don't see coming is there's a padlock. Something is showing up where it's either not available. This could be you saying, sorry, I'm not going to do that this year. I don't have the space. I don't have, the energy. And that's okay to say no. No is a complete sentence, right? So there's something I feel like let's take a look behind it. Okay, yeah, you're being divinely guided, because both the cards behind it are the feather, there's divine guidance, and a spiritual realization, because you've been growing here is what I see. So you're putting an end to a situation. Some of you could even be twisting a tradition, or it's like you don't want to do something you've done of the past because it's been stressful for you. So trust that, because you're being divinely guided to let go of a lot of stress and to maybe focus more on the moment. Maybe you are the one that does host everyone, but you're also the one that cooks and also the one that cleans. Maybe this year you're saying, I'm just going to do this and everybody else can pitch in, because I'm sick of doing everything myself. I'm not available when it comes to picking up everybody else's stuff. Maybe that's part of it here for you. Maybe some of you are breaking a tradition again, and maybe you are shopping local or online. There could be something here with, it just feels a little bit closed. If you're single, I'm getting that maybe you are just focusing on yourself, the people that you love at this time, and you're saying, I'm just going to do what's best for me. Even if I don't have love available right at this time, you're still staying in the moment. You're still building and bridging that safety and security for yourself. So I like this, Aries. I like the energy. It feels calm, and I'm getting here minty. So some of you, maybe you're drinking some mint tea. There could be mint, maybe candy canes that you put on your Christmas tree. Or perhaps this is a gum that you're chewing right now, but I'm getting something is very minty. We're just going to pull all the cards out here for you. Okay, and they're also showing me a pet. So some of you could even be, oh, thank you, Spirit, could be getting your pet a toy. Okay, and oh my gosh, look at this. As I said pet, they're showing me the two dogs here. So some of you could be getting your pet a stocking or a sweater. There could be something with pictures showing up here as well. Let's take a look and see what else we have. We're just going to get all your cards out here, Aries. And final outcome, December. Thank you. All right, so your overall energy here is the Six of Swords. Yeah, there's change coming in here, but you're leaving something behind, and that kind of goes hand in hand with the padlock. So I feel like this is a good padlock. It means you're not putting up with anything, anyone's crap, anyone's BS, or you're not putting up with, not putting your foot down. And it's not in a way of, arrogance or self-sabotage. I feel the opposite for you. I feel like you're doing what you need to do, even if that's disappointing a few people, because you've had it. Look at that. I mean, the Six of Swords is your primary energy, and I just feel like you're moving on. And this could be from this chicken energy in the past, right? Because you wanted to be in the moment, but I just get a separation because someone wasn't willing to be in the moment with you, or someone wasn't willing to take a chance. Maybe they were too cautious. I do get cautious energy, or they were maybe not liking the energy that they were in here. They could have been too afraid to make a first move, or too afraid to address the elephant in the room, but not anymore. This is you saying, I'm putting a stand to this, or, I'm standing up for what I believe, and I'm moving forward. I also get something with relatives. If this could be a mother-in-law, or it could be someone, a family member who thinks they know best, and you're saying, no, you don't. You don't know me like I know me. I know my soul. I know my heart. I know what I'm doing at this time. I appreciate your guidance, but no, thank you. I am getting your no, thank you. That's part of this padlock. It's like you putting a lock to anything that's just, again, it's not helping. The challenge for you this month, Aries, is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles here. Some of you, it could be that you're not with your children. It could be that maybe your children are further away. Some of you, maybe you're not able to be there for whatever reason. They may live in a different state. Maybe there wasn't contact with your children, because Page of Pentacles can be children. And there's a puppy right there as well, or a smaller dog. And when this Page of Pentacles shows up as the challenge, I feel like it's almost like you're missing out on a situation here. You felt like you've missed out because something isn't available to you here that you've had to go through, and it's been difficult. Okay, some of you, it's having a new opportunity to spend with someone new. Okay, Page of Pentacles doesn't just have to be a child. For some of you, I am getting you're doing things differently when it comes to your own children, though, or when it comes to people who are immature, people who lack the awareness that you truly are seeking or looking for at this time. I'm also getting with this Page of Pentacles, paying attention to how much you spend. Someone could be spending a lot. I also see here that there could be a family member. Again, I don't know if this is an in-law, okay? It's a mother-in-law or a family member. They may typically maybe spoil your children, and that may frustrate you at times, or maybe you want to be able to purchase or buy something yourself or set a healthy boundary, but someone comes in and it's like they disregard your thoughts. It's like your thoughts or your feelings or your words around how you want to do things. It's like it gets swept under the rug. And I feel like you're not doing it this year. You're not doing it this month. Page of Pentacles. So what's below you here, Aries? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups here, this is in your foundation. So it is about love. The Knight of Cups is someone who follows their heart. It could be someone who's in love with the idea of love. Some of you could have even been proposed to, or you just felt good about a happy situation that you were at one point involved in with this Knight of Cups. Now, this could be someone else, or it just could be that you're seeing love all around you. I also get for some of you, you could have a teenager or a young adult in your life that may have gotten married. There may have been a marriage, a celebration. But I feel for some of you, some of you weren't invited to something here that was celebratory. For some of you, not all of you. But typically this Knight of Cups energy, especially in your foundation in the upright, it looks pretty good, right? It looks like the family's together and they're having a good time. I also get here some sort of trip. Okay, there could have been a trip. But I also feel like this chicken energy, it wasn't open to love, or it's like love got cut off in a way here. Okay, it's like, here I am feeling great. We're in the moment. We're having, family vacations, or we're doing our thing. But then all of a sudden, some sort of miscommunication happened, or someone may have overstepped their boundaries. And then boom, things got a little bit twisted. Now, in the recent past, you have the courage, you have the strength, you have this Leo energy. Some of you may have strong Leo placements in your chart. But look at this. It's almost generational. So some of you, this does have to do with generational healing. It has to do with someone's family origin, family beliefs, family upbringing, because you start here at the very, very small, tiny cub, and it goes all the way up, and it has also, the female, the lioness, and then the lion. You see the giraffes in the background. So it's like you've grown through these cycles. You've seen maybe even family members grow and evolve, but at the same time, I feel like you want to enjoy this, but something got cut short. It could have even been, there could have been a loss of the family, a family member. There could have been a loss of a home, or just a situation, a divorce for some of you. It could have been an illness, but I do feel that you've taken a lot from whatever situations that have happened in the past. Okay, when this Leo energy shows up here, this strength card, I do feel as well that it's important to be gentle with yourself. It's important for you to rely on that inner strength and not sabotage your growth, your success, your love, because someone may have done that to you. They may have sabotaged your relationship because they needed to learn some very powerful dynamics, possibly even to heal some old childhood wounding or family beliefs. Excuse me. Now, what's coming in above you, the Chariot. The Chariot energy here is all about forward movement. It's about triumphant success. I mean, look at these two dogs. One of them's happy, they're on the leash, they're being walked, and the other one is still happy being walked on a leash, but look at, he's missing the two back legs. So I feel no matter what's happened, no matter what is no longer in your life, you're still moving on. You're still moving forward because you've overcame a lot here. And with this Chariot, some of you could be leaving the city, leaving town. There may have even been something around fall time. You can see the fall colors in the background. There could have been a big shift around autumn or fall. That could even be coming up into the near future because this is what you're bringing in. Okay, this is above you. So you have here the Knight of Cups. For some of you, if you are in a relationship, I feel like there's going to be some change here. Someone could even be moving in with another person. Perhaps someone is moving all together. You could be moving forward in this relationship because it's looking like you've had to get through a lot of family stuff possibly together with this person. And maybe even this person could have been a workaholic. They've worked a lot, but now you're able to spend a little more time with them. That may help the relationship grow. I also feel if you are single, you're single and you're doing it, right? You're doing it. You're moving forward. You're healing. You're on your soul's path. And this is interesting because it also looks like the yellow brick road. So there could be some choices or decisions that come up for you. But I feel ultimately you're choosing the path that is in your highest good. Now, what do we have in the near future? We have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is showing up here in reverse. So this could be someone who is seeking status. It could be someone that, again, you are involved in. It could be characteristics of your own self. This could be a father, a boss. But the King of Pentacles is someone who does focus on work. Their work life is very, very important to them. But it's in reverse, so some of you, it may feel like you are missing out on something, but you're just moving forward. It's like you're plunging through it. I also heard here light at the end of the tunnel, so you're coming to a major awakening. I feel like you've already gone through it for a lot of you. You've gone through a major awakening, but this King of Pentacles could be that someone you were dealing with may have been a little dominant, may have been too into the material world, into their job. Maybe they didn't spend as much time with you, again, because they could have been cautious or just focused on other things. But this is a good card nonetheless. We can switch that energy or shift that energy even if you are moving on. If you're with someone right now, it's important to find that work-life balance, okay? It's also important to be on the same page when it comes to money, because money could be a little bit of a factor this month. If you're single, you may be working, okay, and maybe that's part of the factor. You may be working more, maybe working overtime. Just don't overdo it, because I see here that there is some action coming in here. Also, when it comes to travel, some of you could have a father who's maybe in spirit, or someone around you that may be a little bit dominant with their words, with their energy. That's what you're putting a hand up and you're saying, no, thank you. No, thank you. Not for me. Not my monkeys, not my circus. I'm allowing myself to feel good this time around, and I'm not going to let anyone control, dominate, or I'm even getting power struggles, power play. King of Pentacles here. Now, he does work hard to build his empire, but I also feel like he expects other people. He may have some expectations that you're just, it feels like you're falling short, but in his eyes, you're really not. It's that you are doing you, and this person may see you in a different way. Maybe you see them in a different way. King of Pentacles showing up. I'm actually going to pull a card here to clarify why the King of Pentacles in reverse. Because I don't feel like this is you. I feel like it's someone around you. Let's take a look here. Okay, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Queen of Cups, you just want to love. You just want to nurture. This could be a female or male. It doesn't matter. Roles could be reversed, where you want to open your heart, but something is getting in the way of that. Could be money, materialism, dominance, power, something of that nature. All right. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Temperance. You're trying to be patient at this time, just like you would if you're teaching a small child how to do something, right? You can see that this family is baking some, cookies or cake, and you see here the temperance angel on the refrigerator. So I feel like there is a situation where you could be dealing with, your own family stuff, but you're trying to get, I'm getting here, you're trying to move forward, but it does at times feel like it's taking forever. If you're single, you may be wanting this family dynamic, and it does feel like it's coming in here for you. Like you're setting yourself up for a great 2024. You're setting yourself up by being in alignment with the energy of what it is that you want to attract. So Aries, with the Temperance card, and look at all these major arcanas. They just said major arcanas, and they're right. You have the Strength, you have the Chariot, you have the Temperance. Oh, I love, wow, your final outcome is a major arcana in your environment. So they're right. Tons of big things happening for you. So even if it feels like things aren't going anywhere, some of you are just allowing yourself to take that downtime. You could even be, maybe the King of Pentacles is in reverse because you're taking some time to not focus on work, not focus on what needs to get done right in this moment. Even though there is action here, I feel like the action that you're taking is leaving you with a sense of calm. Why? How? Because you're saying no to things that are a clear, solid no, and you're saying yes to things that fill your cup. That's why you have that Queen of Cups. The Temperance angel here is all about patience. It's about compromise, self-control, and blending the energies between you and others. And why and how are you blending? It's because you're all on the same wavelength. And other people that are not on the same wavelength as you, it's not going to blend, right? Therefore, it's like you're keeping it out. You're keeping it out of your energy. That's why we have the padlock. Okay, now what's happening in your environment? Look at this. You have a beautiful new beginning. You have the Fool card. The Fool is all about taking a leap of faith, being able to, not be a chicken in a sense here with whatever it was that you've needed to do. Someone around you may be coming near you saying, I want to take a leap of faith. Let's start, fresh. I feel like this is you saying, all right, universe, I'm open. I'm open to whatever it is that you want to bring me. And things are happening quick here for you, because the Fool, you see that he has his hands open. It's like he's kneeling down and he's saying, I'm ready. I'm ready to be spontaneous. I'm ready to embrace the unknown. There could be adventure here. There could be risk. And I feel like that's important because for whatever reason in the past, risk wasn't necessarily on the forefront, or it could have been something you were really contemplating here. Should I or shouldn't I? Do I go all in, or do I, move forward? And it's certainly happening here this month for you. There's also a heightened sense of awareness, Aries. and you're ready to take that leap coming into 2024. Even though this is the energy around you now, this is planting the seeds for especially the next 6 months for a lot of you. I love the Fool here. Also, some of you are saying no to a situation where someone has left you feeling foolish. Okay, you are clamping that up and you're putting it in a spot that says no more, because I feel like someone may have, it's almost like I feel like you were made a fool, or maybe you felt like a fool in a situation. Okay, because I'm getting here the feelings of foolishness as well. But now you've surrendered to a situation. You're like, I'm not going to be fooled. Fool me once, right? Fool me twice. What do they say? Shame on you. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Maybe it's the opposite there, but you're not being fooled any longer. You're moving forward. There's a fresh start, because some of you, there could have been third party. Now in your hopes and fears, the Three of Cups in reverse, this is also excess. So when it comes to possibly overdoing it around, it could be the holiday season. I mean, they're getting their drink on here. So it could be overeating, overindulging, could be spending more than you would like. I feel like the hope here is that you can celebrate, and the celebrations will be festive and things will go smooth. But maybe there's a certain person a belief or something that happens each year that just, it goes to an extreme. And I feel like you don't want that to happen. And that's what you're saying no to. For a certain some of you, not all of you, there could have been third party. Doesn't have to be cheating. It could be someone who's focused again on work. A family member may have been involved. Someone's friend may have said some things under the influence. That's what you want to cut out this month. Now, your final outcome, Aries, is the Hermit. It goes hand in hand with the Bear, right? The Bear kind of goes within, hunkers down, hibernates, it refuels, it rejuvenates its energy. So when the spring comes up, it's ready to go out there and go forage, right? Go into new adventures. It's ready to have that beginning. And even though I feel that there's something new happening around you, the Fool to me is about you going within. You're ready to take a leap. And for some of you, you're finally able to shake things up a little bit. You're finally able to move forward. But now some of you are going off on your own, or you're doing something on your own, but it empowers you. It empowers you. For all my singles out there, I feel empowerment. I feel good around this. And you're going to be able to get yourself back out there. For some of you that have just said with the Three of Cups here that you want your soul tribe, this is circle of kindred spirits. This can be your friends and your family. I feel like there's good things coming in here for you. And for those of you that are in a relationship, you could be waking up to some sort of awareness. There's a lot of movement here, and I feel like you've had to overcome a lot of personal even setbacks, personal fears. For some of you, personal shadows, maybe the shadows of someone else, but you're not sabotaging your success. And that could be part of the fear, or letting someone else come in and sabotage for you. You're saying, nope, I'd rather be, alone than to feel lonely in this situation. Okay, for a lot of you with this Hermit, there's deep reflection, a lot of soul searching, self-knowledge here, and you've withdrawn from negativity, or you've withdrawn from people that aren't willing to be in the moment with you. I also see here something with long distance relationships, or people at a distance. If they're not willing to make time for you or space for you, you may be deciding to move in a new direction as well. Okay, but overall here, it does look like it's a pretty good month because you're setting some healthy boundaries for yourself, and you are being guided here to not take on the weight of the world. I mean, the feather is clarified by that divine guidance, which is underneath the padlock. So the feathers are light. So it's almost like you feeling lighter because you're moving on from a situation. You're moving on from, a pattern. You're moving on from saying yes, people pleasing, perfectionism, could be a relationship, whatever this is for you, you're feeling lighter. And there's that, again, spiritual realization with the pine cone. And there's that smell. I mean, it could be mint. Some of you, it is the smell of pine. It could be evergreen, because I'm getting that scent again. Maybe it's a diffuser, or it could be a candle that smells like Christmas or smells like the holidays. But kudos to you for not putting up with anything less than you deserve here. So let's get a few messages from the wisdom of the oracle, and then we'll get into our third eye meditation. Let's see. What do we have here for Aries, please? To be fair, it's card 38. And look at that. It is card, there's an 8 in it as well. Okay, to be fair, this is like the justice energy as well. And I feel for a lot of you, you've gone through situations that have been a little bit unfair or imbalanced is what I'm getting here for you. But this is about balance, justice, and need to consider options. And it's about the law of cause and effect, which basically is karma, right? What you put out there, you're going to get back. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be balance to a situation, but it may be you walking away before some sort of lesson is learned, okay? Or fully integrated is what I'm getting here. So when it comes to relationships, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and action. The best kind of relationship is the one which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. Okay, so it's interesting to note that you don't have any cups card. Oh, you have the 3 of cups. So some of you, you may want to put yourself out there, but you're still going to be in that hermit mode. And so I feel December is the month where you're still kind of doing some reflecting. There's still some realizations. You may still feel like you are, in a way, closed off to specific energy, but I feel like you're still going through a recovery process because something got to you here in the past with the strength. Something may have really affected you in a big way. And I am getting here with the protection message. It doesn't have to, this doesn't have to define your next experience. So for example, let's say you have a fear of being cheated on because you've been cheated on in a past relationship. You don't have to close yourself down to every relationship or to have that limiting belief hold you back from opening up your heart, okay? Because the protection message here is this. Injustice and inequity are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else, or you're called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. And I love that because immediately they brought me to this dog, right? Look at this dog here. So it could be the underdog type of energy where you find that someone is being treated unfairly. Maybe your own father or your own mother is saying something, negative, but you stand your ground and you say, that's not okay. I'm not putting up with that. Or, someone is being wronged at work, and typically maybe you just keep, to yourself. You may say, that's not okay. This person really did a wonderful job. We should give them credit for it. So it's like you are, you're helping the underdog here. And I feel like there is a beautiful partnership. Now, if there's someone in a relationship that's listening to this and someone is constantly criticizing you, or someone is affecting your safety, affecting your personal security, that's not love, right? That's not love. And I don't see a lot of cup cards besides the 3 of cups. Someone may be treating you conditionally and poorly, unfairly. And if so, I see you walking away, doing something on your own because you know your worth and you're finally seeing a situation for what it is. Choose your cause, Aries, and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerns through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. Beautiful. Because you have the courage to stand up to a situation here or to, move on, move forward. I also get that you're not letting someone affect your energy any longer. And that's part of this chicken, because I will just tell you, I don't love the energy that I'm getting here with, if this is someone else that just, they may not be brave enough to fully tell you how they feel, what's going on, some of the wounds that they are dealing with. I also get that someone could be lying about how much they drink, how much they smoke, or what they're doing. There could be some sort of excessiveness that someone is taking on, but they're not telling you. And that's something you may finally move forward in. Okay, to be fair. Fairness coming in, Libran energy, which is interesting as well because Libra is in the South Node, Aries, you're in the North Node, and there's a lot of shifts coming around this time. So let's get a final message here for those of you who would like to be entered into the free reading giveaway. We're going to do a meditation. Instead of connecting with your spirit animal, we're going to connect to a crystal, a gemstone, or a mineral. So if you can, please take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Nice big breath in. Release through the mouth. And with your eyes closed, Aries, I want you to tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first crystal, color, gemstone, vibration, thought that comes to your mind's eye. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And again, for those of you that would like to be entered into the free reading giveaway, drop your gemstone in the comment section below. And look at this. We have Sodalite here. Sodalite, card 52. Some of you may be 52 years old. 7 could be a life path number, a personal year number. And I know we are also in a 7-2023 energy as well. But this is about intentionality. It's about conscious awareness, which is a little bit of a theme here in your reading, that awareness, that realization. It's about an inner knowing and self-confidence. It's about clear expression and intentions. And the relationship message is this. Healing, Aries, doesn't require perfection, but it does require that you remain awake to the truth that you are a divine, beautiful being, always connected to the conscious universe, who wants the very best for you. Spiritual amnesia will send you circling back to old patterns that you vowed never to repeat. This is important here because look at, again, what you don't see coming, or part of what Spirit is helping you with, is closing the door to any old patterns, old cycles, old relationships that you've learned some very valuable lessons and you've awakened to this truth. That's why you have the fairness card, the karmic card coming in here for you. You are always connected to the universe who wants the very best for you. This Sodalite spirit is a reminder to reestablish your sense of connection so that the universe can guide you to where you need to be. Do not forget your worth, your values, and your truth. If you are unsure of the next move to make, meditate as you remain present in the moment. Wow, look at that. Present in the moment. We have the chicken. So yeah, there is a situation that Spirit is saying stay present about. Don't be chicken, right? You have what it takes. You're not alone. Spirit is backing you up here. Now, I'm not calling anybody out, but I certainly sense that. Again, it's like that rooster call in the morning and you can't not hear it. It's loud. It's vibrant. It's like the judgment, right? So there's something here. You are definitely being asked to stay present. As you remain present in the moment, you will more easily avoid spiritual narcolepsy and falling back into old ways, old patterns. If you're single, it could be the patterns of, I'm never going to find love, I'm not good enough. If this is a family dynamic, maybe you're saying, I don't want to go round and round at this family gathering this year. I'm putting an end to it. And that's what you don't see coming with the padlock, is I feel maybe you do see it coming because there is a sense of spiritual awareness, but I feel like your strength actually surprises you. It's your strength and your courage that allows you to move forward and say, I got this. I got this. I've actually learned. I've grown. I've accumulated the knowledge and the lessons that I've needed to move on. So I'm proud of you, Aries. A lot of shifts happening here for you, but you're going to be feeling a lot better than you have in the past because you're standing up for what you believe and you're sticking to your morals and your integrity. And sodalite is your crystal. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this reading resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. Please drop your crystal in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you so much for all of your support. Lots of love.